Hi, Pebbles. Can you hear me okay? Please let me know if you can not hear me okay or not. Hi, Weedsy. How are you? Are you guys able to hear me okay? If not, I'm going to turn the air conditioner off. I don't know if they can hear me. Hi, you guys. Hello. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Spoof. Pebbles, Brianna, Weedsy. Everyone, hello. Okay, you guys can hear me? Hello. Hello, honey. Hello. I'm not sure how long I want to make this, but it was kind of something that I've been wanting to talk about, and then it was brought to my attention today that some people were asking about why I've not been around very much lately, why I don't really go live much anymore or anything like that, or that I've been absent, I guess. And I'm probably going to be kind of jumping around a little bit, so I'll do the best I can here, but I have been dealing with a lot of personal issues, and I won't go into them here. There's many people that have lost access to me, lost knowing anything anymore about me or my personal life. And so now I only share those things with my close friends who care about me. So in other words, if I've been given 3 months to live, or I'm having heart surgery next Thursday, you're probably not going to know about it unless you still have access to me. And you probably won't know good things going on with me either, because I won't be sharing anything like that anymore. And that's how I feel today, right now. That could change, because we as humans do change, which brings up other subjects that I'll get to in a little bit. It was said that people enjoyed our channel and listening to us. I've not been treated that way or have felt that way, and I'm really not dwelling on it. I think some people think I really care about how they talk about me, and I really don't. Some people have shown me who they are from day one, and they have consistently stayed that way. And I just stay away from those people. And I really don't care really what people say about me. I really don't. It just shows me who you are, what kind of person that you are. And you're wanting me to see what kind of person you are, and I'm paying attention. So I've been dealing with other things that are my business, and I share only those things with the people that are closest to me. And I am then staying away from people I just don't want to be around. And just honestly just haven't really felt like going live or talking about things that just seem to be of no interest to some people. So why not talk and tell those things to the people that seem to be interested in you? For some reason, the people that aren't really interested, they just keep listening. I'll never understand that. I probably have stopped listening to about 95% of the lives that are going on around here. Half the time, I honestly don't know what's going on because I don't listen to them anymore. I frankly just don't care. There's a lot of people around here who I really do care about a lot. And there's some people that I feel, I don't feel one way or the other about them. I really just don't feel anything. I don't feel love towards them, like towards them. I guess you could say I feel indifferent towards them. And then there's some people that I really can't stand. And honestly, big curb, step off, big truck comes, could care less. Honestly, I'm just being honest. Just don't care. I just don't. And I don't think about those people either. I just don't. I'm really just doing my own thing. I'm just really just doing my own thing. And I can guarantee you that I really don't care what anyone says about me. I think some people are behaving in a fashion that's predictable of who they are. But I do want to talk about change. I feel you can't keep poking at people and not expect them not to change. A steady diet of poking at somebody will change a person. A steady diet of telling somebody you're mean, you're angry, you're this, you're that, will definitely change somebody. I've changed. I hope to God I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. We as humans should change. And just because a person hasn't changed into what you think that they should be, I mean, who are you to tell other people who or what they should change into? A lot of changes of people because of the environment that they're in. Their behaviors are a result of the environment, of the steady poking for no reason. You can't do that to people and then sit back and wonder why they've changed and why they're different. Hell, you're probably different too. I'm sure nobody would want somebody going behind them and pointing out all of their downfalls, all of their bad behaviors, every bad thing about them. How would anybody else like that? Nobody would like that. And there's plenty to say about each and every person. good and bad. So, regardless of what anyone thinks of me, or Phil for that matter, I'm just going to keep on being me. And if I choose to go live, I'll go live. If I choose to go on someone's panel and talk, I'll go on someone's panel and talk. If I choose to talk about personal things or not talk about personal things, that's fine too. A lot of people have opinions around here, and I think we should all be allowed to have opinions. You can't say stuff to people and not expect people to respond. And responding doesn't mean that they're triggered or anything else. They are simply responding. I've learned that some people, they don't like that. They don't like you responding. Some of them don't like you not responding. So you just can't win with these people. So just keep being you, because I'm just going to keep being me, and I don't care who likes me and who doesn't. I really honestly just don't. I have too many other things to be worrying about and thinking about. And I've enjoyed my channel with Phil, and not to say that we won't continue with that, because I don't know what's going to happen in the near future with that, or the distant future, or anything, or what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know. But I enjoyed our time together, and I think, on that channel, and I think that it will continue. I'm hoping that it will. I just haven't been feeling it lately, I guess you could say. I just haven't. Partially it's my own feelings and stuff, and partially it's the treatment of others. Not that it hurts me or bothers me, but it's just exhausting, I think. It's just I don't know whether any other word but that it's just sometimes just exhausting. That is very true, Evelyn. Yes. It seems like other people are allowed to come on here and say anything that they damn well please, without any regard for anybody's feelings. They could do whatever they want, post faces on bodies, make fun of people that are sick, I just stay away from those people. And some people come on here and they're allowed to talk about whatever they want, and it's accepted. And some people, I guess, they just can't for whatever reason. I think that when you don't like somebody, you just pick at every little thing about them to try to find maybe that one little thing that sticks, that bothers them, that hurts them the most. I just can't imagine being so cruel to people, that my main goal to come on here would be to be cruel and hurt people. Just seems strange. I'll never be able to understand it, and I honestly don't want to understand it. Because I don't think that that's something that you should be understanding. It's not good behavior. I don't want to understand it. So in answer to questions of why I'm not here, that's basically why. And I, you will or you will not be seeing me. I don't know. You will or you will not. I don't know. You, you will or you won't, I guess. If I feel like it, I will, and if I don't, I don't. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you, Samara. Honestly, Evelyn, probably a different platform, which I am looking into, which I have discussed a little bit with you about. Things that I'm working on. I don't feel like I'm like a lot of other people. Or so it seems that way. Yeah. Well, that's why I said I've learned that even when you're not talking about other people, they're still talking about you, you know, and some stuff is being brought to my attention. It's not because I'm listening. Somebody else may tell me that, hey, this is going on and that's going on, you know, and you can't really stop that, you know. I know you guys probably can't hear Phil very well. He's sitting over on the other side of me, but what I was saying was, I don't think I'm like a lot of other people on here, or maybe I am more than I think, where I really enjoy talking to people and sharing things Not because I'm moaning and groaning about
Or being a victim like those dumb, stupid bitches and people will point out.
it's not that I'm moaning and groaning. That I actually want to help people. That may be going through similar experiences, dealing with similar things. It's never once been, feel sorry for me. It's never been that. It's never been about that, but some people have made it about that. And it's never has been about that in my eyes. It's always been about, these are my experiences, and this is what I'm going through, and this is how I deal with it. Because I'm sure there's a lot of other people out here that are going through worse things, and they're reluctant to talk about it. And I can't say that I don't blame them at all.
We just need to get to the point where there's no credence in what they say. Because it doesn't matter. They can be over in the cesspool or the forums and do little pictures and pick on the people they do. If you don't hear it, it doesn't matter. And less and less people, over time, there will be less and less people listening to it.
So anyway, that's about all I probably really want to say right now, unless anybody has any questions or wants to talk about something else. I appreciate your support, you guys. I always have appreciated the support that I do get from people on here.
Somebody wants you to talk about your junk journals.
You want me to talk about my junk journals? And I would love to talk about that kind of stuff. I would love to talk about the things that I'm interested in that probably a lot of people don't know, and I would love to share all of that. And there will be more of that sort of stuff. I just don't know when. Yes, junk journals, Samara. I've actually been working on the one that I've started, a few days ago, I guess. And I'm probably more than halfway through putting it together. Oh, you're so sweet, Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. You're so sweet. I know. When I've been using some of the things you've sent me, I definitely have been thinking about you, Evelyn.
She shows me.
I definitely have been thinking about you when I'm doing that. I appreciate you so much. There will be more cooking for sure, Pebbles. I know you enjoy that, and I promised you soup, so I will be making some sort of soup at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. Um, and you've made a junk journal yourself, Samara? Val Kilmer documentary. Huh. I would love to see what that looks like, Samara, if you want to share it.
I need to see the Val Kilmer documentary.
Yeah. I haven't seen the documentary. But I know Val Kilmer is going through a lot of stuff too. A lot of people are, even famous people. Everyone is. I mean, we're people. People are people. They're going to be going through things no matter who they are.
And another thing you bring up a good point is other people might be going through stuff, but they're part of the group that doesn't like us, in quotes. And I know because they're human, they're going through stuff too. It'd be nice to hear what they're going through and maybe have some sort of understanding of things, but we're not ever going to make fun of people.
No, I don't do
for what they're
that.
going through.
No.
If they start acting shitty, and I'll certainly bow to the level and start going at them, but I'd be interested in those stuff.
Well,
Not to use later, but just to consider as humans.
no matter how I feel about a person, I'm not going to, you know, make fun of them for doing stuff. I probably just wouldn't say anything. Thank you, Brianna. Hi, Morgan. I'm sorry I didn't see you. I haven't really been looking at the chat very much. I'm sorry. Thank you, Memphis Mommy Mars. I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. You like Phil's hat collection? Some of Phil's hats are actually my hats. I think he stretched out my pineapple hat with his big noggin. Which hat was your favorite, Pebbles? Oh, the one with the braids. The one with the little things right here.
That's my, God, what is the guy's name from that one band from a long time ago?
Oh, the Milli Vanilla? Milli Vanilla? I don't know. What was
It's
it?
funny.
I don't know.
It's, it's like, I don't know, I just thought about it.
I don't know either. Bob Marley?
I looked it up. No.
Well, I don't know. Who are you thinking of?
Marley.
Well, I don't know. He wears a hat like that. Like,
He does.
doesn't he wear something with the little
No, he
things
cuts his
here?
hair.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he had a break.
I don't know. I have a headache.
See, 90s lead singers with hats.
I don't know. He was a 90s singer that wears hats. Hell, that could be anybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it.
What is my favorite movie? Gosh, I have so many, Samara, but I will tell you them. Let me think about them for a minute because I have lots. I like older movies, and so like my older movies would be like, and I'm not talking like, 30s or but I'm talking like, 60s, 70s, those kind of, I'm thinking, or I don't know. I don't know what year this movie was, but I like Barefoot in the Park. Um, I probably have watched it, I don't know how many times, but I like that one a lot. I also like um, The Goodbye Girl with, was it Marsha Mason and Richard Dreyfuss, I believe. That's one of my favorite movies. I also like Same Time Next Year with Alan Alda. It's one of my favorite ones. I've probably have seen probably hundreds of times. Other favorite movies, I would say probably Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, Jerry Maguire. I think these movies probably say a lot about me. They're kind of soft-hearted, you know, girl movies, maybe, if you will. Some of them, I suppose. um, but I would say those are some of my favorite movies. I really like Same Time Next Year. Maybe not. Um, I mean, some people would go, "Oh, that's a terrible movie," because like what the storyline is. But it's a cute movie. It's funny. It's, I suppose in a way it's kind of sad. Yeah, Jerry Maguire. Jaws, Die Hard. Yeah, I like all the Die Hard movies too. Lethal Weapon. Also, one of my favorite movies, and it probably shocked some people, but I also like war movies and things like that. I love Full Metal Jacket. I probably have seen that movie. Oh, probably have seen that movie too hundreds of times. I do like war movies. I like movies about the mafia. I love movies about the cartel. Um, I like a lot of those kind of movies. I love scary movies too. Yes, Same Time Next Year was endearing. I know. I might like to sit and watch that one evening with Phil. I even like, what is that, Bridges Over Madison County? That movie too is another favorite of mine. And I don't know, my least favorite movies, I don't know. I mean, I like a good comedy, but I can't say that I've really have seen a really good comedy as of lately. I think some of the comedy movies are just not my idea of comedy. It's kind of like that, I don't know how to even explain it really. Um, Trust me, I love to laugh, and I've seen a lot of comedy shows and things like that. So, but I don't know. It's just a lot of the movies. I think some of them just aren't that funny to me. The Thomas Crown Affair. No, I haven't seen that. Mm-mm. The Green Mile. That's a good movie. Black Hawk Down. Yep, that's a good one too. The Stand. Yep, I love all of those movies. Those are all good movies.
Isn't Black Hawk Down a Stephen King movie?
No.
Black Hawk Down was a war movie.
Yeah.
You know, I
War
was
movie.
being silly on purpose.
Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, that's a good movie too. I'm also an I Love Lucy fan. I love watching all of the old uh, reruns. Um, what is that? The long, long trailer. Now that was very funny. The long, long trailer. I just don't think there's not much of that kind of comedy anymore. Sally Field. I like Sally Field too. Steel Magnolias. That's another great movie.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is the newness worn off?
The newness worn off of what?
Media.
Is somebody asking that?
Yep, not everybody.
No.
Okay. Just asking. Every question is legitimate.
Like what? Has the newness of our relationship worn off?
Unless I got it wrong, if she meant
Um,
having a channel together worn off. I'm not sure it was that.
No, I don't feel like the newness of our relationship is worn off. I mean, we're still getting to know each other.
You did have other people like Swishy saying that if we didn't have YouTube, we would break up.
Well, why would that be? I mean, that's weird.
Didn't understand it then either.
I mean,
He needs to explain
we don't
himself.
center our lives around YouTube,
Explain
obviously,
yourself, Paul.
because I'm not on here that often.
Just kidding.
So,
Make people laugh.
yeah.
I'm still looking up that stocking cap with the braids on it from the 90s.
Mhm.
It's the 80s. It's a grunge band from the 80s or 90s. It's a soft poppy band. Grunge pop? I think it's that.
Hi, Spoof. I don't think I saw that movie, Megan. Is that the one about the doll? Is it like a doll or something?
Oh, that's new, right?
Yeah, I didn't, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, the original Yours, Mine, and Ours. Exactly, Pebbles. I absolutely love that movie too.
About kids?
Yours, Mine, and Ours. Yeah, Lucille Ball. I can't think of who the male actor is, but she's got kids and he's got kids and they get together and
Yul Brynner.
her kids are naughty and his kids are naughty and everything that could go wrong goes wrong, and I
Mr.
mean
Walton.
it's a really cute movie.
We should look at it. We should look for it.
And then there was a remake of it, and I didn't care for that very much. There's a lot of remakes of movies that I don't feel, in my opinion, are as good as the. And then some people think that the remakes are better than the originals. Yeah, Henry Fonda. Okay, so Megan is the robotic doll, yeah. And then yes, Annabelle. Annabelle was a doll though too, right? Was she a mechanical robot doll too?
She was infected with a virus.
Oh. Yes, with 6 you get egg roll. That is a great one too, Pebbles. That is so great. I love that too. You know, like when you go to a Chinese restaurant, if you could have this many, you know. people, they add, an egg roll or add a different dish or something. But isn't that a cute name? With 6, you get egg roll. Isn't that cute? Hi, Super. Oh, it feels really warm today.
It is.
Oh yeah, Doris Day, Rock Hudson. I See Dead People. Sixth Sense, yes. That was a good movie, Sixth Sense. I can't really say what my favorite scary movie is, though. It's been a while since I've seen a good scary movie. I don't think you like scary movies too much.
Me?
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of scary movies.
I know, but I don't think you like scary movies very much.
I think I'd like a good one,
A good one?
but there's a lot
Well,
of trash out there.
I mean, it depends on what. I mean, for instance, my type of scary movie, it's like some people think like, you know, guts and blood and gore and all. I like more of the. I like. You can't really see what's happening, but you kind of know what's happening. More of, I don't know what you want to call that. It's not
Psychological.
more of a, yes, a psychological type.
Cerebral.
Yes. I think I enjoy those kind of more scary movies than, you know, Halloween or something like that. I mean, I've seen all of those, but
I haven't seen all of
I
Halloween.
like more of, yeah, without the guts and the blood and the, yeah.
Like I was reminded about this the other night, the Saw movies.
Mm,
The premise was pretty cool, but they just went on, and I was not made to, but I had to sit through all of them.
right,
Hated it.
yeah.
I had a hard stop at the Human Centipede.
Mm, yeah, human centipedes, yeah, that's, yeah.
And, I don't know why people would like more stuff. Probably gonna get some interesting comments.
Well, that's almost like, too, like the Blair Witch thing, you know? I actually liked some of that movie. I didn't care for the jiggling around. I
Found
felt like
footage.
that gave me a headache.
Found footage. Yeah.
You know,
It was,
all the jiggling around.
it was the first
You know,
of that genre.
yeah, and but I
You know,
kind of liked the, yeah, there was something scary, but you really didn't see really anything really too much. You
other
know,
found footage things are called documentaries.
yeah, documentaries exactly. I like that movie too, Pebbles, Alien. I like that too. I do like some movies like that too. I like some science fiction type movies. Never really was, Star Wars. I never. I remember seeing the first one.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
I was actually in Pennsylvania when I saw it.
You're gonna get some backlash.
I've never been a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh my God.
My brother is.
Shut down the.
I never have been. But, I didn't like Star Trek or any of those either. I didn't, but some of those things I do enjoy. But I didn't care for those two very much. Hi, Dari. Books. Well, believe it or not, I love books. I love the smell of them. I love everything about them. I love old books, but I'm not a real huge reader. I'm just not. I have a couple books over on my nightstand that I keep looking at every night, and I'm wanting to start reading them. One of them is about wives of mafia members, and I'd like to start reading that. And I don't know, maybe I'll start reading that. Maybe I'll start reading that tonight. Who knows? Another book I've kind of started looking at a little bit is Love Letters Between Romeo and Juliet. And but I'm just not a huge book reader. I wish I was. My mom was a huge book reader. I unfortunately did not get that from her. But I love books. I love old books. I love to go into a library where there's old books. I love the smell of old books. Yes, there's supposed to be the love letters between them in this book. Yeah, speaking of love letters, in my storage, I purchased somebody's love letters. Um, so it's like, I don't know, there's probably about 250 letters back and forth, correspondence. My guess is that they ended up in this thrift store because they may have both passed away, probably, and maybe their family didn't know what to do with them. But they're lovely. I think they start like in 1940 something, 42, 1942.
Oh, okay, so you already did
Yes, real love letters. From like 1942 to like 1940, I don't know, 5, 46. Hi, Dana. I know when I purchased them, well, I mean, they sold them in a huge bag at the thrift store. I don't even know how much I paid for them. It's been a while. I've had them for a while. I have actually sat and read all of them. It took me a while, but I did read them all. Some of them are long, some of them are short. Uh, Hopefully those two, well, it's, I mean, they could still be alive, I suppose, but they would be really, really old. I mean, I don't know how old they were when they started writing. I don't know. I'd have to, it's been so long now since I've read them. I don't really remember much. Maybe it might be fun to read them with Phil maybe one evening.
I'll do it.
I purchased some love letters from a thrift store, Dana, between a man and a woman, a young couple. They're probably either not on this earth anymore or they're very, very old. My guess is that they're probably no longer with us. But they're very lovely letters. I purchased a whole huge bag, and I'm talking a real big bag. There must be about 250 letters. And my guess is that they ended up together because there's not only from him to her, but there's her to him. And so my guess is that, this was a couple that ended up, getting married, and probably when they passed, I'm guessing that these love letters may have ended up in the thrift store by their families, possibly. And some are postcards, and some are actual letters. Some are very long. There are even cards. Um, and it's actually quite lovely. Oh, that's really nice. That's so nice, Mommy Mars. I love old cards too, and I probably don't ever need to ever purchase any cards ever again in my lifetime unless there's something specific that I need, maybe that I may not have, but I have probably for every occasion, probably. Matter of fact, Phil's parents just celebrated their, what was it, 58 years together? And the card that we gave them was a card from my stash of cards, an anniversary card from like the 40s.
It was cool.
It was a cool card. I love old cards though, and old postcards, and old Valentine's Day cards. I have a bunch. Phil's bought me a bunch too of old Valentine's Day cards. Somewhere we went, some thrift store we went to, I was like, no, I'm not going to get them. There was a bunch, and I was like, I don't know if I wanted to pay that much for them, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I have already a bunch, but he went ahead and bought them for me, and he snuck and bought them for me, actually. But I love them. I love all of them. Oh, wow. Postcards made out of linen. Yeah, that's really interesting, Brianna. Yeah, I love the cards from the 40s. But I really do love old books, and I think I love old cookbooks. And maybe sometime, maybe I will go live and show you guys some of my old cookbooks I have.
So you're gonna do that one thing where you take an old cookbook and then you open it on camera and
Yeah,
pick out a
choose
recipe,
something.
and then you make it.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be pre-chosen, so you have all the things.
Yeah,
Like, big
right,
surprise, here's
right,
a meatloaf from
yeah.
1940s. Let's see how they do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I had an idea that I wanted to. I think my oldest cookbook I have is from the 20s, I think. 1920 something.
It was an 1890 something.
Oh, it might. Well, maybe I have one older than that. Maybe. Oh, I have an Amish one that's. Yeah, I have an Amish one that's even older.
Where everything's made of bread.
Yeah.
Everything.
But I'm thinking of choosing randomly a recipe from the cookbook. Just open up a page and, unless it's something weird that I, can't get or something, the ingredients for some reason. Because, I even have recipe cookbooks that ask for things such as bear meat, and things like that. And, I wouldn't eat that anyway. But, yeah, so... but I'm thinking of choosing a recipe And I don't know, it might take a few tries because, yeah, if it's anything, if it's something that I won't do it.
Well, how do you, in your opinion, how do you show that something's not dry
On camera?
on camera?
I don't know.
I mean, do you mush it with your finger?
I don't know. I
You
guess I
lift it
should
up,
eat
let
it.
drop out,
I guess I should have ate
you
it.
put in your mouth
I guess I
and chew
should have
it,
ate some.
Put the camera right up on your mouth.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking
Oh,
about,
no, they were just being mean. That's right.
some people are just mean, and if they don't like you, they're gonna say,
Or
stuff.
as we saw today, ignorant.
But anyway, that's my plan, you guys, is I want to
It's a
choose
great one.
something out of the cookbook, and then I would then need, obviously, to go to the store and get the ingredients. Oh, wow, Dana, that's so wonderful. You have a book of love letters between Zelda and Scott Fitzgerald. Oh, my goodness. F. Scott Fitzgerald. That's wonderful. Yes, it's very true, Dana. Some people are. But I don't think you're one of them. You've always been very nice to me.
Ding! That's the catchphrase of the last weekend.
Well, yeah.
You win a prize. See you later. For prize collection.
Thank you very much, Dana. I appreciate you as well. And honestly, when you were talking the other day, you reminded me that I need to call and make an appointment with my therapist. And I really do need to do that, but it's too late in the day right now. I probably won't do it today, but tomorrow's a whole new day.
And about 20% her and about 97% my son. I need to get in therapy also.
Well, yes. I mean, I already see somebody, but I had to cancel some appointments with her. And I really need to call her and get back in there. And I'm sure she's probably wondering where I am. Thank you, Super Cereal. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh, this tea is so good.
See? I changed teas.
Which tea is this?
This is
Just regular tea?
regular tea.
I like it. But I like the other one too. But I probably drank all of that, didn't I?
It's gone.
Mm. I'm sorry. There is nothing like a glass of really cold iced tea. No sugar, nothing, nothing. Just a nice glass of hot or cold tea on a hot day. So good. What time is it? I don't even have to see a clock near me.
5:30.
Is it 5:30?
Been live for an hour.
An hour. Well, unless anybody else has anything else to talk about or questions to ask, I'm probably going to end this. So Phil and I can go and eat some dinner. And we also have a really big day tomorrow. We're going to actually go do something fun tomorrow. That we've had planned for the last, week and a half or so?
Yeah. Since we bought this divan.
Yeah.
Is it a divan with a bed in it?
It's a sofa bed.
It's a sofa bed. It's a mobile Murphy.
Yeah. We went somewhere to purchase a sofa bed in a certain city. And then I was like, I think I need to come back out here to this area because I really like it. So, so tomorrow we're gonna get up and head out that way, and and there's a few vintage type. What would you call them? Marketplaces, I guess, that I want to go to that I've been looking at and researching. There's also a grocery type, warehouse type, Amish, Mennonite store, grocery store that I'm wanting to go to. So we will be hitting that tomorrow as well. Not hitting it like in robbing it
Right.
or hitting them physically with my fists, but hitting it as in, going there.
Man, I thought we were.
No.
You're treading on thin ice.
No, you're so funny. I don't know. I may try to, video some of it. I don't know. Depending on how I'm feeling. Huh?
On our travels that we would make more videos.
Yeah. Well, we're not traveling tomorrow. We're just going somewhere tomorrow.
Kind of travel.
Well, kind of, but I don't know. We might do that. I don't know. Depending on how we're feeling and if we feel like it and if we can. I mean.
Stop at a restaurant to pee. It's travel.
But that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So I already have picked out some restaurants we may go to tomorrow. I don't know. And actually, I've picked out a few restaurants tomorrow that I wouldn't mind going to. But I told Phil I can't decide. So I'm going to let him decide what we'll eat tomorrow for lunch.
We're going to go to all of them.
All of them, yeah.
One thing from all of them.
Yeah, one thing from all of them. Oh, I'm sorry, Mommy Mars. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going live in that place again. That's actually one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite vintage marketplaces that I went live in before, and they actually have several locations, and it's one of my very favorites. And they have a lot of really cool things from there. And I have bought a lot of. I like to buy stuff, and I have bought a lot of stuff from there, and I mean, and not big things, little things. Probably once we move from here and move into our own place, I would probably be looking at furniture and stuff like that there. But for now, I don't have room for a lot of big things. So, but I bought a lot of little things from there.
Yeah.
But I enjoy everything I've gotten from there.
You can't sit on a knick-knack.
No, you can't. Well, you could sit on a knick-knack, but God, that would hurt, wouldn't it?
It'd be all jammed.
But I love looking at a lot of that stuff because a lot of it reminds me of my childhood. And then some things you go, oh my gosh, I used to have that, and what are they asking for it? Oh my gosh. And you think about how much things are worth, and
There's one sign that I want really badly that says Emerson Grocery on it. But
yeah.
the damn thing's like $700.
Yeah.
It's a real
And
place.
but it's huge too, and it's like, where would you put that?
It's anywhere.
Well, I wouldn't want that hanging anywhere
Like in
because it's
our living room,
huge.
right next to the TV. Huh?
No.
That was a real place. Right down the
I
road
know.
from our grill.
I know.
I don't know who these people are.
I don't
It's on my
know.
name.
Distant relatives,
Yeah.
or maybe not
that's
relatives,
still there, then.
or maybe not related. I don't know.
Probably not related.
But yeah, those kind of places are very addictive, and But a lot of the things that I purchase them to resell because I have a online shop that I resell things. And so some of the stuff I don't have plans on keeping when I purchase them.
Right, exactly.
But some things I've bought and I've bought I've wanted to resell them and then they're just so cute I can't let them go. You know?
Yeah. But I tell you what, right now, if we didn't, the 2 or 3 things that you sold, if we didn't sell another thing, we've made like, I don't know how many hundreds of percent of profit just
Yes.
for selling those 2 things.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
Yeah. Somebody had given me a bunch of uh, they were the Wade England Whimsies. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with what those are. But they're little figurines that are very collectible. They come from Wade England. Some of them are worth lots of money. There's different groupings, if you will. There's like a circus group. There's like a bird group. There's a fish group. There's different groupings of these figurines. And a wild animal group. There's just different groupings. And I had, let's see, how many of them? Over 250 of them. And I had over 250 of them that somebody gave to me. And she obviously just didn't know what they were. But as soon as I saw them, I knew what they were. And I knew what their worth was. And so I surely took them and was happy to take them because I knew that I would not be keeping them. Although I did keep a couple of them. I kept a pig, I believe, and a rooster because I like cows and pigs and roosters and chickens and all those things. They are our friends. And so I really do like those. So I kept I think it's a pig and a rooster I kept, but all the other ones I sold. There were all different kinds of dogs and birds and fish and cats and I mean I think I had it. And then there was the circus theme one that I had. That was the little circus conductor guy, I guess, is that what you call him?
Sure.
And the little all the little animals, the bears, and I mean there were so many. And but I sold them for what, $160 something.
Yeah.
So I got them for free, sold them for $160 something. I could have sold them for a lot more. I could have sold them piece by piece for like, $5, $10, $20 a piece. I just honestly, I just didn't want to do it, to be honest with you. It's a lot of work. And I didn't really I was worried about them. They're very delicate, and I simply just didn't even want to have them around because I was worried that they'd get broke. And I wanted to just get them packaged up really nicely and sent out.
Well, you threw them in a Ziploc bag and wrote the address with a Sharpie and threw them in the
No,
mailbox.
I packed them up a lady bought them from me on my online store, and I packed them up really nice and sent them out to her, and she paid me, and she was happy, and I was happy. So
that's good positive stuff right there. You were happy because 100% profit, and she was happy because she's gonna also cha-ching.
right. Now, if I could just sell those Harley Davidson boots that I got for free. I have 2 pairs of Harley Davidson boots that are like $300 and something boots for free, and
I like them
I'm trying to sell them right now, and I have a man's pair and a woman's pair.
Lady boots,
and
they don't make me look good.
it's funny. I've learned something about these. These are motorcycle riding boots. I normally wear a women's size 10, but these are at 8.5, and they fit me. It's so strange. But they did. They fit, and they actually were big. So, it was kind of puzzling. But I'm trying to sell those right now, and That and among a lot of other things in my online store, but um, and that would have been something that probably would have just got thrown in the trash, I guess, you know.
It was up
So
on the curb.
why not? There's more than just you and I that do these things.
And all this funds our addiction we have of dumpster diving.
Yeah, we don't dumpster dive. Hey, these people could do it too. Just look on Facebook Marketplace. So a lot of this stuff is just stuff that's left over from people's garage sales and things like that that they just don't want to throw into the landfill. And they probably don't want to take it to a thrift store and have people pay retail prices for things at a thrift store, because some thrift stores are selling things for retail, which is ridiculous.
So we go through, keep some of it, give some of it to our kids, give
Yes.
some of it away.
I've given a
sell
lot
some
of nice things to people.
And then when we get to the point, we just donate for us.
I've given Phil's daughter Kate Spade purses, Dooney and Burke purses. So, and other people too, things. I keep things that I want, and then some stuff I sell, and some stuff I just give away. I've given away a lot of nice things. And I like doing that.
Yeah, because sometimes
It feels good to do that. Well, you guys, I am going to go. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope everyone has a good day, and don't know when I'll be live again, but hopefully it'll be sometime soon or not. But I hope everyone has a great day. And I'll talk to some of you guys, I'm sure, sooner than later. But everyone have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.